It's the Thesportswire. Saks and Massieh. It's the Thesportswire. Saks and Massieh. It's the Thesportswire. Saks and Massieh. It's the Thesportswire.
Wednesday, March 14th, the Sportswire with Saks and Massieh live back at you. We took a week off last week because we had a sick Massieh, but he's back. If you're watching on the Facebook Live, you can see him all bundled up. He's got a scarf. He's got a hat. It's interesting. How you feeling, Massieh?
Feeling much better, my friend.
Yeah.
Much better. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I was a little concerned
You're
about you.
a little late today, buddy. A little late.
Oh, man. Busy day at the office.
Oh, yeah?
Real busy
Finally.
day. Been a busy week at the office.
Finally. Mm-hmm. I've been tired of your text message. No wonder you didn't text today.
You know, we haven't, I don't know if our text streak for like 9,000 days, I think it's over.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's over.
No, we texted every day. Yesterday?
I don't know. Did we?
Yeah, I think so. I think we were in the chat.
Might have been in the chat with Sleep Boy.
Yeah.
But you've been getting sick a lot lately, I feel.
I feel like I don't. Everyone says that. How many times have I gotten sick?
You've gotten sick twice within the past like 3 months.
The last 6 months for sure.
You always
Twice.
tell me that you get sick once a year.
Once a year, which is at Christmas time. Mm-hmm. For sure was the last time I got sick.
Okay. So this is your once for 2018. It just happened early?
No, I don't know what this was.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
You look good in the hat and the scarf. Where's this from? This combo?
Your mom's house?
Whoa. That was uncalled for.
Is that still funny? Your mom's house? No?
I don't think anybody out there.
I think the delivery could be funny. Depends.
All right.
But yeah, I feel great.
Good.
Our streak was over. Multiple streaks, I guess.
Multiple
apparently.
streak. We did not record last week for the first time.
We couldn't figure out how to do it remotely. I could have done it.
Yeah,
Sick.
we got to figure it out.
There was no effort on the Saks part for the research and development.
Well,
Saks only shows up when everyth's perfect for
that's
him.
not
Red
true.
Carpet treatment.
That's not true.
That's true.
That's not true at all.
That's true.
But this could once baby Massieh comes, which could be any day now.
The streak could be over again.
The streak could be over. Are you prepared?
Of course not. Who's
No?
ever prepared?
I don't know.
What do you do to get prepared? Read books, done that. Watch videos, done that.
Go to classes?
Go to classes, done that.
Okay.
I mean, what else?
Well, you moved to a new office.
I moved to my new office. We're going to put the crib.
I was just going to say,
somewhere
it
right
looks
there.
like it got a lot larger space in it. It looks like now it will be able to accommodate Massieh, baby Massieh, and Max.
The one thing I've adjusted is I wake up intentionally every 2.5 hours.
How's that going?
Awesome.
So you've been training yourself.
I have, yes.
I wonder if anybody's ever done. Did you read that in any books or something?
No, I just figured that
That could be a smart move. That could be a real smart move.
it's been working out, except I've been sleeping in a little bit. So remember,
That's
I used
okay.
to wake up at 4:30.
And between 4:30 and 7:30 was your time.
So now I'm getting up at like 5:30 to 6, which sets me back for the whole day.
Well, your life's about to be set back for
Yeah.
the next 18 years.
So I guess it's good.
So
I'd
it
say
is good.
14 years.
14 years? All right, I can take the 14 years.
14 years for sure.
But definitely, we'll see. We'll see what's going to go on with the Sportswire. If you're going to be able to make the commitment to the Sportswire.
We got some Escalanos on the TV.
Oh man,
We got both of them.
look at that. Oh
Mama
boy,
and Papa.
Oh boy. Speaking of babies, right? Everyone.
Jeez, we attracted
Chief.
him. Chief has got
Shout
one.
out to Chief. We did Chief's loan, a new build. We were able to do his loan back in the day when you and I worked together.
Yes.
You know, I had people from work who were like, "Oh, you're on Massiah's podcast," and I was
really?
like, "You mean
Our podcast?
mine and Massiah's podcast?" I think because you put it on your social media and stuff, people think it's yours.
Hey,
So I'm just honored.
gone. We got kicked out.
I don't know what happened to our Facebook
You probably
Live.
said something inappropriate.
Maybe Chief kind of reported us.
Chief.
Chief could have reported us.
We probably
we're
broke
back
some
live.
RESPA.
We're back live.
RESPA violation. You disclosed borrower's information.
That's true.
Thanks. Now we got Donald on us.
He was here yesterday.
He was here yesterday. He went to visit his walls, his prototypes.
Did he choose one?
He did not choose one. Maybe the internet's poor.
Maybe it's because I'm on the
Yeah,
internet.
Just the Jews hogging the internet over here.
Anytime I can get free internet,
You take it.
I'm down for the free internet.
I don't think he chose a wall.
Okay.
I don't have verification of that. But then he went to Hollywood,
Did he?
L.A. after.
This was his first trip to California since his presidency.
Yeah, longest streak
Ever for
an
a president?
active president. Yeah.
Look, he's just breaking all the records.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care what the records are. He's starting his new presidential.
Is he going to fill out a bracket?
He's not going to fill out the bracket. I read.
Do you know this for sure?
I read that he would not partake. He would have done it by now. Doesn't it start tomorrow?
Starts tomorrow. I filled out my bracket today.
I did not fill out the bracket. How do you have time for that? You don't have time for anything else, but you have time to fill out a bracket.
I did it for like 2 minutes. I did it really quick. I took pretty much the top seeds.
Okay. Well, you're obviously distracted right now with a text message.
No.
This is one time
true.
a week.
Not true.
You don't need to be. It's on live, my friend.
Okay, Brett.
It's on live.
Okay, Brett.
Brit?
I'm making a.
What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know, but
The new.
I'm trying to be less involved in my technology because I was told
how involved are you?
I was told I text all the time.
You don't post.
I don't post, but I'm a big texter, and most of the texts are you.
Yeah. So what's the problem? We only text typically between the hours of 7 or when you wake up
which is
to about
7:15.
7 p.m. without sports involved. If there's a game or something happened, we go back and forth. We have a little run.
Speaking of a run,
You
had a little run-in with the law a few weeks ago,
Oh,
which
man.
we teased. We teased on the podcast 2 weeks ago.
So
So today we can finally. I know. First of all, let me rewind here. Let me do a reset. It's in the biz we call it a reset,
recap.
where you got a ticket,
I got a ticket.
and we said that it was Sleeve's fault, and you'll find out why it was Sleeve's fault.
And everyone wants to know why.
Everyone wants to know. Sleeve drove down to San Diego to move the day after that podcast. He listened to the podcast in the car. He texted me, why'd Massieh get a ticket because of me? He didn't get a ticket because of me. It's not my fault, blah, blah. And why do you guys talk so much shit on me? I'm like a punching bag, blah, blah, blah.
Very upset.
So he was upset. So we want to issue an apology to Sleeve. It feels that way. But I told
this is just
him.
an apology from Saks.
I told him, I said that Sleeve is one of our most listened to parts of the show is when we talk Sleeve. People love hearing about Sleeve.
It's true.
What happened to your screen over there?
I don't know.
We're having some major... not us,
Facebook.
but Facebook is having some major issues.
Facebook.
So, anyhow, what happened is Massieh got a ticket.
Massieh got it.
While Sleeve was in town.
First one in 7 years. Not a bad run.
So Sleeve was in town. You lent Sleeve the Prius.
Yep.
By lending him the Prius, you were driving the smart car.
Correct.
The smart car with your face plastered on it.
Correct.
Easy target, because people are now looking at you.
Easy target.
You're attracting attention.
Easy target.
So tell me what happened.
So me and Max are cruising along in the smart car. You guys have all seen it on Facebook. On the 15 heading south to the office. And I'm driving 65 because that's as fast as a smart car goes. You're not getting pulled over for speeding. And I was adjusting my phone on the little dashboard thing, and it fell off.
Uh-oh.
So I picked it up, and then I did check it, obviously.
Of course.
And this cop is flying by, like going at least 100, at least.
So you're saying he was going
And
35 miles per hour more than you were.
And then he slammed on his brakes,
Oh,
like
no.
screeched. And I was like, oh, shit, Max. They got us. Mm-hmm. And so he pulled us over. And I totally thought he was getting us for the window tint. If you've seen the smart car, it's got my face plastered all over it. So he pulls me over. He goes, do you know why I'm pulling you over? I go, I'm going to hope for texting.
See, I think the right move would have been because you need a mortgage.
Well, that came up later. And he goes, yes, for texting. I go, oh, I wasn't really texting. Can I explain? He's like, no, you had your phone in your hand. That's all that matters. I was like, oh, it's going to be hard for you to prove in court. I was like, go ahead and write the ticket. But do you need a mortgage? And he looked at me, did not laugh. He apparently doesn't have the credit score to do so. But he gave me a warning for the window tinting. He's like, look, man, here's the ticket for texting. I like the car. It's a great idea. Keep up the good work.
Huh.
No ticket for the. It's illegal to have that on your window because it's blocking your visibility.
See, I always thought that you could see out the window, but seeing in sees your face. Because I've never been in the vehicle.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
I'll get you in there. The point of the story is, if I was in the Prius, would have never gotten caught.
Absolutely, never. You would have never gotten caught. You wouldn't have been going 65.
Oh, for sure. But the Prius has nice tinted windows where you can't see.
One up.
Gotta start this over. Gotta start it over.
Yeah, I just can't believe that somebody pulled over the smart car.
They pulled it over.
It's kind of like when people pull over race cars, bright red cars or bright yellow cars or sports cars. They're attracting attention, and that's what happened. And he turned to look at you because of the attention that the smart car was getting.
Yeah. So I'm fighting it. I'm gonna go Mr. Ticket. I think it costs $100.
I know somebody who did Mr. Ticket. I believe they lost.
Oh, great. Someone told me it's better off that I just pay the ticket, but I don't want it on my record.
Right.
So,
for your insurance.
Yeah. So it's a dilemma. The point of the story is I probably got mad attention because all these cars were driving by looking at who this person was. Thumbs up, getting a ticket.
Have you gotten any calls?
I have gotten calls, but not from the the texting ticket.
Right.
So Sleeve,
it's his fault.
you owe me $75.
That's it? It's only
Half.
$75?
I'll give him half responsibility.
Now, if you pay the whole thing, it's only $150?
That's what they say.
That's not bad.
That's what Google said.
I thought that the
It
cell
was like
phone ticket was
$300.
like $350.
But
Yeah.
everything I've seen is $150 for a first offense.
And you're going to go down and try to fight it?
Mr. Ticket is.
I heard what happens with Mr. Ticket is the way that it works is
They just schedule the appointment.
keep prolonging it so that the cop doesn't show up, and then they win on the default, or they try to find a default, something, the name spelt wrong, the wrong model of the car, the wrong make, maybe they have the wrong color. What color do they have on the smart car?
Ooh, good call. The problem is I kind of said, well, you can't really prove that I was on my phone to the cop.
So now he's kind of
Now
on his
he's
radar.
going to be like, okay, I'm going to fucking show up.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you can prove. How can you prove someone was on their phone?
I don't know.
So
It's his word versus yours, but he's the law, and you're going against the law, so I'm pretty sure that they're going to go with him.
I'm sure they will too, but if I hire the right attorney, maybe Sai Safa will do it.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll get a Bada Fulkerson. No, probably
Maybe
not.
I can get Britt to do it for you. She can.
Oh, yeah, we got one in the fam.
Yeah.
You think she'll fight this case?
She'll fight it. She's fierce. At least she's fierce with
She's
me.
Sasha fierce? Is she Beyonce fierce?
She's fierce. She's a strong, independent woman.
Okay,
fierce.
That's good.
So, Sleeve was upset. Sleeve's the reason for the ticket. Sleeve has arrived. Those are all on the things I wanted to talk about.
Sleeve has arrived.
He has arrived.
And he's here. He's supposed to join us today, but he couldn't get down
Because of
work.
traffic.
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 Probably didn't have that back in Sacramento. Didn't have traffic.
No.
I wonder how long it'll take him. 20 minutes?
Probably 25 minutes. Nothing longer than that. The hardest part there is to get on the freeway. If you remember from working there. We used to work there as well.
Yeah.
And the hardest part is definitely getting on the freeway. Speaking of the freeway, getting off the freeway at this exit from where I'm coming, what a cluster.
Where you come from? 805?
I'm coming the 8. I take the 805 to the 8.
Okay.
And then get off at the exit here. And it's just always, you got the cars that are looking to get onto the 163.
Yeah.
You got the cars that want to stay on
You
the
got to
8.
take the exit prior to this one, Qualcomm Way, and take the back.
But then I don't get that on the 805. Then I have to go east, I guess.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
Instead
Because
of going
805
west.
spits you out.
So it's just a little bit of a cluster, but it's okay. It's all
That's
good.
why you were late today?
No, I was late because I got stuck at work.
Oh, okay.
Got stuck at work. It's been busy. It's good. Busy's good.
How are you with meat?
Meat?
Meat, like beef.
I love meat.
I do too, but
I heard recently that there's no more meat.
No more meat.
Why?
Apparently, it's not sitting well with my stomach. Every time I eat red meat, I'm getting diarrhea. Not good.
No, that's not good
Because
at all.
I would have at least 3 hamburgers
weird.
a week and at least 2
All
steaks
of a sudden?
week. All of a sudden, anytime I have meat. Should I get it checked out? I don't trust doctors anymore. Went to the doctor's last week, got an IV, allergic to the IV. Face swelled up.
So you're allergic to IV and meat.
Did you say meat?
Meat.
Oh, meat.
Meat.
I don't know if I'm allergic to meat, but something's going on down there.
Maybe you just upset stomach. Maybe from being sick and from everything. I can't believe you're allergic to the IV.
Why?
Was it the saline solution?
Something got me.
You've been a little sick.
So now I have to eat fish and chicken.
Speaking of fish, I think I'm going to go to Poke Bowl after this
That's a
with
good
my
move.
boy EJ. Have you had yours already?
I had mine this week.
All right,
yes.
just checking. I went and tried a new poke place with Sleeve actually on Sunday.
Don't do new pokey places.
Yeah, stomach didn't like it.
Yeah, don't.
Stomach didn't like it.
Pokey 1.5 is the cleanest
That's it.
fish out there.
Love Poke 1.5. 1.5 scoops. Do you go with the extra scoops or you just do the one scoop?
What do you mean?
You can get more scoops.
Oh, yeah, I do
of
with the avocado.
Avocado, of the
Yeah,
crab,
just
artificial
the,
crab.
Just the avocado. What do you go with? Large bowl?
Regular.
Oh, come on, Saks.
I only need 3
Get to the
scoops.
big
I don't
boy.
need 5 scoops.
Oh,
It's too
man.
much. I'm too full when I have the 5 scoops.
Really?
Yeah, it's too much for me to handle.
Gotta get you on the big boy level, man.
Let's see here. You know, I was in an Uber last weekend.
You okay? That means you went
And-
somewhere fun, hopefully.
I'm trying to think what it was for. Oh, it was 2 weeks ago when I had my work event
Oh,
where we
yes.
did a scavenger hunt downtown. Lots of fun.
Oh, it sounds so much fun.
It was fun. It was a good time. But it made me stop and think if before Uber, did people take transportation as much that was provided by
Taxis?
like a taxi?
You don't remember calling 619-999-9999 when you were in college?
Not. We did in college, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I wasn't in college,
You
I
just
wouldn't be
drive.
calling it like I wouldn't take a taxi to a work event and then take a taxi home from work event.
I would.
You would?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any stats about drunk driving and how
There are-
since
there- I saw
Uber, Lyft, if there's definitely a
Worse.
decrease. There's an increase in
Increase.
drunk driving.
Yes.
Why?
People are just retarded. Probably shouldn't say it, but they're just dumb.
You would think that there would be
You
a
still want your
decrease.
car. You still want your car, drunk or sober.
But it's
And you're still drunk.
it's so convenient to just take an Uber.
No, it's not anymore.
How is it not convenient?
Because you don't know what you're getting with Uber.
You're right with that aspect. You used to get in an Uber and there was candies there. There was bottles
Water
of water.
bottles. No, they don't
had
care.
they had the sucking candies in the little dashboard there for you. Now
They don't care.
you get in an Uber and oh my God, sometimes I get some driver who can't drive, has no clue where they're
No,
going.
barely speaks English.
My life is at risk sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be a lot better. They need to do something with Uber.
Well, they're just letting more and more people jump on the Uber bandwagon.
And
A lot of my realtors are Uber drivers.
yeah.
You could be a realtor and an Uber driver. Good marketing.
How about Go Jane Go? No longer in business, which I thought
Call
was
that.
a genius idea.
Call that a mile away. You can't cancel out half the potential customer
If
and still
I-
think you're going to be successful.
Would you prefer your wife to be in a rideshare vehicle with a woman driver?
I would not. I would prefer my wife to be in a rideshare vehicle with a responsible adult driver.
So you don't think that it's safer if she has a woman driver?
No.
I think it's safer. I think
It's
that
sexist. I think you can eliminate half the population and get away with it and still be successful. But I guess makeup companies do, but that's just more.
anything that's women focused.
Well, not anymore. I mean, we're in a society where men can dress up as women. buddy.
Women can dress up as men.
Well,
There
yeah.
is no gender. You can identify
This shirt
with anything.
I'm wearing. I went somewhere today and some girl was like, "Hey, nice shirt." I had the same one.
Were you wearing the scarf and
I
hat?
was wearing the scarf, and
I'm surprised you didn't comment on that.
she was wearing the same shirt.
Oh, really?
No, she wasn't wearing it, but she had it. Sorry.
Where's that shirt from?
Zara. You ever heard of Zara?
I have heard of Zara.
Good clothes. Cheap. You would like.
I
it.
was at the mall last weekend, went to Shake Shack,
Man.
and saw
so
Red
good.
Sparrow, the movie,
Oh yeah.
with Jennifer Lawrence.
Your date with Ethan.
My date with my girlfriend and
Your
Sleeve.
girlfriends.
My 2 girlfriends.
And then I texted you, hey, you should take your 2 girlfriends to this ice cream spot.
I got to check out the ice cream. You know where I want to check? I haven't gone all Creamistry. I got a coupon.
My mom said not to go there.
Why?
The nitrogen or something.
What about
It's
it?
not good for you. I would Google it.
Okay.
I wouldn't risk it.
I like it, though.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
I think I went with you.
Yeah. We went together.
I didn't think it was that great.
I thought it was really good.
I thought the concept was cool
It was a cool concept.
until seeing the reports on nitrogen.
But this other ice cream place you were telling me about, Salt
Woo!
and something.
Salt and straw.
Salt and straw.
Go get it, son.
So is it like funky ice cream?
No, it's just
It's
regular.
just
ice cream.
regular, normal ice. What's so good about it?
Just the different combinations and the flavors and the
Is
texture.
it better than Rumpelstiltskins or whatever in Little Italy?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah. It's better.
Papalecos.
Papalecos.
Okay.
It's way better.
Huh. I'm going to check it. Where is in Little Italy?
Right next to, you know where the yogurt land used to be?
Yeah, of course.
It's the new yogurt. It's
Okay, right on the corner there. I got you.
yeah. It's
I
long line. You won't be able to.
Really?
Be patient.
Lots of dogs too, I bet.
No, not too bad.
Really?
But you wouldn't be able to tolerate the line. You're gonna
I
have
got
to
to wait for it to die down.
It's not gonna.
Like when I went to Shake Shack, no line.
Okay.
I went at 6:30 on a Friday night. I thought it was gonna be packed.
No line.
No line.
Nice.
Except
You have
there
to
were
go
lots of Asians,
Okay.
and they're very rude. I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound racist or anything, but I was in the Shake Shack. Asian people walked in right in front of us, didn't hold the door open. Then they just push their way through and get all up in your space and everything. Do you think it's because these are like real Chinese people? I think it's because they don't have the concept of space because they're so crowded over there in China.
Yeah, I think they're just used to their home
They
country.
just don't even give. They don't give a shit about
Well, they think
anybody.
they have to. It's fight or flight over there.
It's just it was frustrating. But I'll say it here: Shake Shack over In-N-Out. I feel like they're in a different category.
Nope.
Shake Shack is
Shack was
more
too salty.
Shake Shack is more fast casual, and In-N-Out's more fast food. I think you get a better quality burger with Shake Shack. It's more filling. The fries are way better. No?
Disagreeing.
Now, Shake Shack versus Burger Lounge. I don't know.
That's Burger Lounge all the way.
I knew you were going to say that.
What's wrong with you today?
I like Shake Shack a lot.
It's because you're from the East Coast. That's why. You have a little bias towards them.
Probably do.
Yeah.
Probably do. I have a lot of bias.
Yes.
And then we were talking about dogs,
Puppies.
and I had an experience. I think I let you know about it. I think I texted you in sleep. I was very angry. I've had it with people here and their damn dogs. I've had it.
So you don't like Max?
Max is okay because Max doesn't bother anybody. Max is so tiny.
It's like, Max, he doesn't like dogs.
My dog takes a shit bigger than Max.
That's true.
But my
Is it
dog,
officially your dog?
whatever, the dog at my house
Who lives with you?
who lives with me doesn't go anywhere except the house.
Okay.
I cannot stand people bringing their big dogs everywhere. They bring them in the damn supermarket they're not supposed to. They put them in the wagon where people are putting food. They bring them in restaurants they're not supposed to. And no one says anything. No one says a damn thing to these people with their freaking dogs.
They say stuff to me all the time.
Really?
When I have Max.
What do they say?
Sir, there's no dogs allowed in the store. This is like at Sprouts
Yeah.
or Trader Joe's.
You bring Max to supermarkets? Shame on you.
Trader Joe's.
Shame on you.
I go in there, get my nuts, and leave. That's it.
Shout out to D's Nuts, by the way.
Nuts. Where's he
Speaking
at?
of D's Nuts. I don't know where he's at. He might have family time or something.
Oh,
I'm
here
sure
we
he'll be
go.
listening to the podcast.
Here we go with the family
And
time.
D's Nuts is running the D's Nuts joined my baseball league.
Fantasy, right? 'Cause
Fantasy
you guys
baseball
don't play
league.
real sports,
No, yeah.
okay.
So he's been talking up about it. But back to the dogs, man. I'm fired. I am so sick and tired of these dogs. Why would you take Max in the supermarket? Leave Max in the freaking car.
I do most places, but Trader Joe's is so quick, and
Even
there's no
better.
point. No, it's easier when you just
No,
grab her
it's
and go.
not. I don't give a shit how easy it is.
Trader
It's
Joe's
not
isn't
right.
really a supermarket.
What do they sell?
They sell
Food.
no, they sell almost. They don't really sell food. Have you been to Trader Joe's?
Yeah, I go
It's
to
like
Trader
packaged
Joe's.
stuff. It's like packaged food.
So they don't have
They're
fruits and vegetables sitting out there?
They do, but it's
Okay.
a little small section.
They sell food. They're a supermarket.
No, they don't.
If
really-
you were to
they don't
categorize
sell
Trader
chicken.
Joe's,
If they don't sell chicken,
they sell chicken.
No, they don't.
Yes,
they don't
they
sell
do.
like turkeys and chicken.
They
sell,
sure do
like-
in the refrigerated section.
No, they sell like ground beef.
They sell chicken.
No, I've never seen chicken at Trader
I
Joe's.
guarantee you they have chicken.
But not like the chicken at like a real supermarket.
They don't sell rotisserie chicken.
Exactly. They don't sell. I don't even think I've seen chicken, like real chicken.
They have it.
I gotta
And
look.
I'm sick and tired of people
I
bringing
don't think I'm
dogs
gonna buy
everywhere.
chicken from Trader Joe's.
I wouldn't either because it's too expensive because it's organic and shit.
No.
And I'm buying the chicken with the rib meat. I'm buying 99 cents a pound.
You're going to Costco, $4.99.
Absolutely.
Should we talk sports? Been 30 minutes.
I'm still talking about the dogs.
The dogs are gonna be there. You can't get rid of the dogs.
Why?
If you don't like it, complain.
Well, I let the lady know my thoughts.
I'm sure that went over well.
It did.
Good.
Because I'm trying to eat my damn pizza.
What did she say?
And I'm sorry.
Did she?
She brought the dog to the other side of the table.
Was the dog? Is it a dog-friendly pizza place?
No.
How do you know?
What makes something dog friendly?
Outdoor patio.
No.
Because like
We were inside the establishment.
Oh, okay. Then that's not dog.
I am at my table eating my pizza, and this dog comes up next to me, starts sniffing on my table, and sniffing on me while I'm fucking eating a slice of pizza. Get your dog out of my space.
Maybe the dog liked you.
You know what?
And it's not your space. It's actually the restaurant's.
It's my space. If I'm sitting at that
your space
chair,
is at your house.
no, my space is the space around
Like
me.
this is not your space. This is the
Where
office
the
space.
space that I'm occupying right now is
No,
my space.
That's your own personal.
my personal
thought
space.
process.
You're right. It's my personal
you're-
space. The dog cannot be in my personal space.
You don't have space once you exit your house.
So the only space I have is my house.
That's the only real private space you
How about
have.
my car? Is that my space? My desk at work, is that my space?
Desk is not yours. Because people come up to your desk all the time and you don't go, hey, give me my space. Your car is a good example, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
I think you're just trying to piss me off.
No, but seriously, like, look, I'm in your space.
You are in my space.
But it's not your space. There's no
It is
rule.
my space. I'm
this is my
occupying
space.
this. No, it's not your space.
This is the office space. The only place you have space and you can dictate where people can and cannot go is your house and your car, apparently. But even if your car had a passenger, then it's no longer your space. It's now our space.
Any space that I'm occupying is my space.
This is our space.
No, it's not.
This
could be the room that we're sharing, but where
your house.
I'm physically
you
taking
can't
up-
say, "Hey, Josh, don't touch me," because I could say, "But I can't."
Well,
Unless it's your house and you say, "Josh, don't touch me,"
No,
and I
you're
reach
so-
over,
you're so wrong.
and then you kick me out of your
No,
house.
you're so wrong.
Then it's your space.
Before or after Max pees all over my dog's bed,
That was intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Max,
marking his territory.
no,
Her territory.
retaliation
Retaliation.
for what's his name?
Cruiser?
trying to punk her. Doesn't fly.
Well,
now.
anyway, every PSA, public service announcement, keep your damn dog at home if you're going out to eat. Keep your damn dog in the car or at home if you're going into a supermarket or if you're going into Trader Joe's because it's not a supermarket.
It's not.
Any sort of food establishment, why can't you just leave your
Fast
damn
casual.
dog at home? I don't understand why people got to run errands with their dog. Leave it at home. I'm sick and tired of it.
It's always going to be there in America. You can move to Mexico,
Where they just got dogs running wild.
wherever they want. Mm-hmm. You can go to Egypt. They don't have dogs.
They eat dogs.
I think that's Filipino land.
Shout out to Chief Petty Officer.
He's not on anymore.
No, he was sick and tired of the...
He dropped.
So wait, this is a sports podcast, right?
Yes, so we have 30 minutes to get through everything we need to.
There's a lot to get. There was a busy week in sports.
Busy.
Busy. And it's actually been 2 weeks, actually. So March Madness, Massieh, starts tomorrow?
Do people care? I think it starts tonight, right? Or tomorrow?
Honestly, I think
no
today was the play-in games.
So it started today.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, it already started.
Yeah. So do people actually pay attention to this? We don't here on the Sportswire.
When I was in college, I paid attention. But now, I really don't. I don't even know what's going on. So what I did was, I had to do a bracket for work. I just pretty much picked the top seeds.
Yeah.
And then teams that I've known have a past. I took Kansas winning it all. Kansas versus Virginia, Kansas winning it all. That's who Saks has taken. I don't even know anything about these teams. I really don't care. I just hope I win the tournament so I can say, yeah,
You're not going to win with all top seeds. No upsets at all?
Nothing huge. I've taken a 9 over an 8. I took here and there. I took one, but no real big upsets. I think I have 3 1s and a 2 in my final 4.
Most of the time, a number 1 seed gets all the way.
Yeah.
But in between, there's some major upsets.
And I think there's some in San Diego, actually.
Yes, Friday and Saturday, or Sunday, which I did text you about, and you declined.
I did decline. I got my cousin coming into town this weekend.
Who's going to the games?
My cousin?
Is that what you said?
No. I said he's coming to San Diego, and I got some plans with the family to hang out and stuff.
Oh, it sounded like you said your cousin was going to the game.
Oh, no. He doesn't give a shit about
okay.
March Madness.
Okay. That makes sense.
But the Toreros are not partaking in it. They did not win the West Coast Conference tournament. The University of San Diego
St. Mary's
Toreros,
didn't make it either, right?
They didn't make it? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Probably not. Gonzaga made it.
Yeah, Gonzaga
I would
made
think Gonzaga was probably the only West Coast Conference team to make it.
Yeah.
They won the tournament. They got the bid. So they would have made it either way.
Yeah.
I think they're a 4 seed or a 3 seed or a 2 seed. I don't know.
They're a good sleeper team, usually.
I think I have them winning the first round, out in the second round.
Oh, okay. That was quick.
But I think that they're good, but I think that they do get a little bit overrated because they play in the West Coast Conference. So when they get into conference play, their schedule does get a little bit easier. They play Pacific, they play LMU, they play Santa Clara, San Diego, San Francisco, BYU, St. Mary's. Those are the teams they're facing. It's not like they're in the ACC or the Big Ten or stuff like that.
But they still recruit well.
They do. It's amazing how they recruit.
They have 2 7-footers.
It's amazing that they recruit so well, though. In Gonzaga, they're in Washington.
Yeah. Who wants to be there?
You would think that, why can't San Diego get some really good players?
Because our colleges, San Diego State gets decent ones.
I think that the University of San Diego has a pretty good team, actually. I think that next year, that would be pretty good with the experience they got this year. They have some players who, from the past, I've seen that these players have a different skill level than previous teams. They have size. They have shooting.
You guys
range.
have coaching issues. You guys have
we do have a coaching issue now.
Yeah. Well, he's gone.
He's gone. Resigned.
It's not an issue anymore.
So they'll have to get a new coach.
It's just finding someone.
So that's what's going on in NCAA. Unfortunately, if you're tuning into the Sportswire to hear about March Madness, our picks and everything,
you're not going to get it.
They're shit out of luck.
Yeah, we don't.
Because we're not really into the whole college sort of thing.
Yeah.
Basketball, NBA.
We missed a couple good weeks.
There's been lots of talk about the Lakers going after LeBron in free agency, but LeBron saying he's focused on
winning,
everything like that. Right now we have the Celtics and Washington playing in the East. I believe those are the top 2 teams in the East right now. LeBron James and the Cavs, number 4 in the East, not number 3. Not number 2, not number 1.
Nice.
Number 4 in the East.
That's pretty bad.
Well, when you look at the standings in the East right now, after Toronto and Boston, who have locked up playoff spots already, you have Indiana, Cleveland, Washington, Philadelphia, Miami, Milwaukee, all within 4 games. The number 3 to number 8 spots, all within 4 games. Pretty much locked up, though, what teams are making the playoffs. The Pistons are 5.5 games out. The Hornets are 7 games out. So it looks like it's going to be Toronto, Boston, Indiana, Cleveland, Washington, Philly, Miami, and Milwaukee. A matter of where they're going to be seated, that's the question. Toronto, 4-game lead over the Celtics for the number 1 spot. Boston looks like they'll take the number 2 spot, and then 3 through 8 We'll see. Lakers, they've been hot. They've been playing well as a team lately.
They look good.
They're 8-2 in their last 10. Not bad.
They beat the LeBrons. Pretty bad.
They beat them last night?
No, it was
2 nights ago?
Sunday
night.
Sunday.
Huh.
By 30 or something, or 27.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't see it.
It was nice.
I was with Sleeve.
And you missed the game?
You know what? Sleeve, we went to Pokey, and then we watched Homeland.
Oh, okay. Sounds
Crazy
like
Carrie.
Good date.
Yeah.
Good date night.
Hey,
Did Sleeve ever get his internet connected?
He got the internet, I think. Yeah, because he was doing a little work from home, I think, for the old job before he started the new job.
Nice.
And then still in the NBA, Lakers are not going to make the playoffs.
They have not been eliminated yet.
No, but they're
technically they're not
6.5 games out. But it doesn't even matter what spot they get because they don't have their pick. They've traded away pretty much all their draft picks for the next couple years.
So I think they're going to try to win out, right?
They should just try to win, do as best as they can.
But not a bad season. If it ended today.
Not a terrible season. They're 5 games below 500. They're 31-36, 8-2 in their past 10, which is nice to see. They've been a better team since they got an Isaiah Thomas. You can definitely say that.
Oh yeah, for
Lonzo
sure.
Ball's come back. He's been playing well. Isaiah Thomas has been good. But they need to make some moves.
Who is it?
If they can get LeBron, you go after LeBron.
LeBron, that's a tough one.
I don't think that it's the right fit for him.
Why not? Would they be a championship team with LeBron?
Any team's a championship team with LeBron.
Damn, that's crazy.
No matter what team in the league you put LeBron James on,
could you say
they
that?
automatically become a favorite to win that conference.
Could you have said that about Kobe?
Eastern Conference.
But not if he went to the Lakers.
If he went to the Lakers,
he'd have to get through.
They have to get somebody else too.
Spurs. They have to get through the Warriors. They have to get through the Rockets.
Don't frown on Oklahoma City, my friends. I think Oklahoma City is going to be a little bit of sleeper going west. They're the number 4 seed right now.
That's my surprise team. They're
Yeah.
not playing great. They're not playing horribly.
How about Portland?
Portland's doing great.
They've won 10 in a row.
Third seed, I
Third
think.
seed. They've jumped all the way up. Now, when you look at the Western Conference, Houston's in first place. Golden State's 2 games behind.
Tough conference.
Then you go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All between 4.5 games. So 6 of those 8 teams will make it. 2 won't. Right now, San Antonio's not even in the playoffs.
We have 3 weeks left?
They're about 68 games in. So there's about 14 games left. You got about a month.
Yeah, a month
or a little more.
So the Spurs need to really win out, and Kawhi's not coming back.
Spurs are 3-7 in their last 10. They've gone cold in their last 10. They won their last.
Who's in the 8th seed?
Utah.
Oof.
8-2 in their last 10. They've won 7 in a row. They keep going on streaks. You have the Clippers in the number 7 seed.
They're all separated by a couple games.
The Clippers and Utah
and the Pelicans,
and the Spurs, all same record. It's close, man. It's going to be fun. It'll be fun to watch the last 2 weeks of the season, if I can find the time.
You will. You'll make the time.
I hope so, man. I hope so. It's been busy. I got to do my taxes. Have you done your taxes?
No. I file for an extension.
Do you?
Later.
You have a tax guy?
Tax guy.
All right.
You don't need a tax guy.
I have a tax guy. I was thinking of going H&R Block.
I was thinking about 1099ing you for a couple transactions that we had. But I don't know if I have to.
No.
I think one I do. Pops' deal.
I don't think so.
Because you're technically an employee. But we'll talk about it.
I'm confused.
This guy always trying to... Kyle Kuzma?
What happened with Kuzma the other day?
He just...
Is he a game-winning shot?
Game-winning shot. He hasn't been playing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I voted him for MVP?
Yeah, I do
6 weeks ago.
that.
This is my bold prediction. That's not going to happen. Who do you think?
Rookie of the year?
Rookie of the year for sure.
No!
Who else?
Simmons?
This is the second year, Simmons. Thought we talked about this.
Is it? No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Or do you think it's going to be Lamar, what's his name? Ball.
No, come on. Are you kidding me?
Where's Ben Simmons? 2016 first-round draft pick by Philadelphia. Was that last year?
Rookies. Let's see. Silence doesn't make for good
Yeah, it
radio.
does not.
Ben Simmons.
Rookie?
He's listed as a rookie.
It's weird.
Donovan Mitchell.
Who's that?
He's on Utah, averaging 19.7 points per game.
Nice.
Simmons averaging
16?
16 points per game.
What's Kuzma at?
Kyle Kuzma's
12?
number 3, 15 points per game.
Huh.
Lonzo Ball, number 10, at 10 points per game.
Ugh. What a letdown.
Free throw percentage for Lonzo Ball, 47%.
Ugh. That's worse than Shaq.
Yep. Ben Simmons, 58%. Donovan Mitchell, 84%.
Kuzma?
70%.
So, I didn't know about this Utah guy.
Neither did I.
That's a good surprise.
Yeah.
He could win it.
Let's look at
But what do
his-
they look at for Rookie of the Year? They don't look at stats alone, right? They look at helping your team win. So
So
Ben Simmons might be that
He's
guy.
averaging about 20, 3.5, 3.5.
23.
20 points, 3.5 assists, 3.5 rebounds.
That's pretty solid. And his team's going to the playoffs for the first time.
His teams looks like
since
they're
Iverson.
going to. Well, no, I'm talking about Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchell.
This is
Mitchell
Mitchell.
might be going to the playoffs too.
Yeah, let's look at his his numbers here. Let's see here, stats. I don't know what I did. I zoomed in on my screen.
Too zoomed.
Too zoomed. So his field goal percentage is 44%. Free throw percentage 84%. So
your vote is?
I go Ben Simmons personally.
I go with my boy Kuzma.
Of course you do.
He's a Laker. We need a Laker to win. I think Magic gets him to the top. But Ben Simmons is such a tough character to beat in that category.
Field goal percentage 54%. Simmons, isn't averaging the most points per game, but he's averaging 16, 7, and 8. 16 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds.
Solid.
It's real solid.
Not bad for 3 rookies.
It's my rookie of the year.
Ben Simmons? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if he won. The guy on Utah, if we didn't know about him,
Yeah.
I'm sure he's asleep on everyone else's radar.
I don't really
Kuzma's
know much about.
Lakers.
I've never heard of a lot of these guys. Dennis Smith Jr. on Dallas. Lauri Markkanen on Chicago. Jason Tatum on Boston. I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Bogdan Bogdanovic on Sacramento.
Sleeve knows that guy.
Josh Jackson on Phoenix. De'Aaron Fox on Sacramento. And
I feel like
Lonzo Ball
we're
on the Lakers.
you're reading off the what's that show called?
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele. You're reading off the
Yeah.
NFL lineup.
De'Aaron Fox. Aaron.
How about Kobe?
What about Oscar?
He
winner.
won an Oscar.
What's
Do you believe that? How did he win an Oscar?
it was from the film that he had
But he,
during his retirement.
It was a
ceremony
cartoon.
or something. I don't know.
I was so confused when they
Did you
announced
see
it.
the film?
I saw the film.
How was it?
It's excellent. Made me cry.
Is that a real cry or a fake cry?
It was a Kobe cry.
Okay.
Kobe's made me cry a couple times.
Yeah.
81 or whatever it was.
Oh wow.
His retirement game, that made me cry when he dropped like 45, 50 points. Retirement he made me cry.
I
and then
just
they-
had a comp go on Redfin for a neighbor of mine.
Oh yeah, how much?
600.
Oh, not bad.
Same exact. No, less bathrooms.
Should we sell yours?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. I'll list it. Showings only on
Crazy.
when Britt's not there.
Yeah. Hopefully she doesn't listen to this podcast. Bless you, Massieh.
Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes.
Uh-oh. Sick again?
No.
Now, we were talking about this before we got on the air, and I said to save it.
Save what?
About you getting sick, and I said you only get sick from germs, and you told me you don't get sick from germs.
I don't get sick. I don't personally get sick from germs.
Of course you get sick. Everybody
I
gets
get
sick from
sick-
germs.
No, I get sick from something wrong with my immune system that shifts during cold and hot periods. Anytime it gets too cold in San Diego and then shifts the next day to 90 degrees, messes with my body.
But you get sick because of a germ.
Not necessarily.
Of course, that's the only way you get sick is
No.
germs. You don't get sick from being cold or being hot.
Is cancer a germ?
Yeah.
It's your immune system. Cancer's not a germ. You were so adamant. You're like, yeah, duh. What the fuck is wrong with you, Josh?
You gotta
Are you
fake
Googling it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is cancer a germ?
It's
No.
cancer. The point is, I don't know how I get sick. And if it is a germ that I'm getting sick from someone else, that person should stay away from me forever.
It's just people bring in their germs.
Everywhere.
I think it's that your immune system gets a little weakened.
During the temperature shifts?
Yes, and then the germs get you when they normally don't get you.
Because I do the same thing every single day. I don't do anything abnormal. It's when I talk to the same people, I touch the same things, I go to the same gym. I think it's when the temperature shifts and my body's not used to it. Are you on Redfin?
Yeah, I'm trying to check out this comp, bro.
Bro, you'll be all right. It hasn't sold yet. It's not even a comp. Come on, real estate man.
It says beautifully upgraded townhome.
Who's the agent?
Big block.
Oh, yeah. Who is it?
Mark.
Mark Green?
No, Pattison.
Big block, making big news. You see that EXP debate?
No.
That was good.
What happened?
Sam battled some other guy. Which one's better? Which model? EXP or Big Block?
Which one's better?
Same shit.
This is a model match. Exactly the same.
You know we have fans who are watching, and they don't care about your real estate comp.
No?
No
They
one
should.
cares. What's Captain's value? Captain, your home go up in value? No? Captain, you there? Captain, I see you. Saks, focus.
So, but I don't. I think we got to get out of the NBA. We got to start talking about some football here.
Football, lots of moves.
Lots. I can't even keep track of what's going on. Have you been keeping track?
I kept track, yes.
All right.
Drew Brees did re-sign.
Crazy.
I know that, which makes
Crazy
sense.
deal.
Makes sense. He wasn't going anywhere, right? But he's old. So how many more years can he play?
Well, he signed a 2-year deal, but the second year is a team option. So it's a 1 year and how about Kirk Cousins deal?
That was deadly.
All guaranteed.
Well,
It's one of the first times ever that you've. Is it going to shift the way things go in the NFL?
maybe. I'm just surprised they cut. Well, they pretty much let go of their 3 quarterbacks, right? The Vikings?
Well, they were all free agents.
Yeah, they didn't retain one.
Nope. They let them all go.
That's crazy.
Bradford is with. He signed somewhere.
He's going to sign somewhere. I don't think he's signed yet. Case Keenum is going to go to Denver,
Keenum to Denver.
which is a good move for both parties.
And Vikings are going to take Simeon.
Are they?
The Broncos quarterback, the Vikings are going to trade for Simeon, I heard. And then you have Bridgewater signing with the Jets for $5 million right after the Jets signed McCown for $10 million.
Why would they do that?
Look at what happened to the Eagles last year.
Yeah. But Bridgewater, but those aren't too good, I guess.
They're 2 mediocre quarterbacks.
They're not game changers.
Why don't you just spend $15 million on a good quarterback?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's true.
Sam Bradford went to Arizona. That's who he went to. The Cardinals,
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Nice.
who let Tyrann Mathieu walk. And then they signed Mike Glennon to back up Sam Bradford. Patriots lose Butler. Right?
Who's Butler? Malcolm Butler?
Malcolm Butler.
Yep,
didn't
gone
he? Yep.
to the Titans.
And then you also lost Danny Amendola.
Gone. Mm-hmm. To the Dolphins, right? That's
to
the
the
last
Dolphins,
thing.
I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the Dolphins also picked up. The Dolphins released Ndamukong Suh, I believe.
Okay. That was a couple days ago.
The Ravens released our fellow Charger, Danny Woodhead.
Should we re-sign him?
It's not a bad move.
Don't really need him. Richard Sherman out with Seattle,
In with San Francisco,
which is strange.
a rival.
They were talking trash to each other the whole time, and now he's got to just eat crow and join his squad, huh?
And how about the Green Bay Packers cutting Jordy Nelson and signing tight end? What's his face? Can't think of his name right now, but
But Jordy was outdated.
Older, but he was
Yeah.
still the top guy for them.
He was, yeah. I wonder where he's going to go. He'd fit nice with the Pats.
Not bad.
Why
Not a bad idea.
Or he can come out west. Go to the LA team.
I'm trying
Enjoy
to
the
look
weather.
at all these deals.
A lot of moves. How about Steph Curry and Diddy making a run for the Panthers? What do you think about that?
How about the Warriors not practicing because they're hungover or something?
That's awesome.
What do you think about that?
That's beautiful. I wish more teams would do that. Have a team event, party hard, and just say, look, everyone's safe, everyone's happy, cancel practice.
Jimmy Graham, by the way, that was
tight end.
who signed. Yeah, the tight end that signed with the Green Bay Packers.
Okay. So you don't disagree with P. Diddy and Steph Curry owning part of the Panthers?
If
Is
they
it good
want
for
to.
football, bad for football?
I think it's good for football. It's two recognizable names. It creates news. I think anytime you can create news is a good thing.
Does LeBron own anything?
Just Blaze Pizza.
Oh, yeah. What a good move for LeBron.
I love Blaze Pizza.
He's got to sell out, though. I think it's getting played out. Too much competition, right?
There's a lot of those like quick
Popping up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They have Blaze Pyology.
Yep. But a lot shutting down. What was the one in Scripps that shut down?
Pizza Rev.
Pizza Rev shut down.
Did they?
Shut down. Couldn't make it.
Tremaine Johnson signed with the Jets. Cornerback from the Rams.
The Jets are making moves.
They're still gonna suck.
They'll be 500 next year.
Who did Sammy Watkins sign with? I saw that he signed with somebody.
I didn't see that one.
I'm trying to see all the moves, but they don't have like free agency. There we go.
You have to Google it.
Here we go. All right, let's see some of these big ones. Bill signed A.J. McCarron to a 2-year deal.
Awesome.
So they have Peterman now. Let go of Tyrod Taylor, and then they sign A.J. McCarron. So I guess McCarron's going to fight with Peterman for the starting spot. Remember, Peterman was the one who threw 5 interceptions in the first half against the Chargers.
Yes.
Vikings are finalizing a trade to get quarterback Trevor Siemian from the Broncos. The Broncos will also send a 2018 late-round pick to the Vikings for a pick in the 2019 draft. Tom Savage, quarterback, is going to be backing up Drew Brees with the Saints. He replaces Chase Daniel, who agreed to a contract with the Bears to back up Mitchell Trubisky. Buffalo Bills release wide receiver Anquan Bolden from the retired list, which would make him a free agent to sign with another team.
Does he
should
come back?
resume playing his career.
Does he come back?
I don't know. He might.
I wouldn't.
Dolphins release tight end Julius Thomas and defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh.
Where's he going to go? Where's he going to win?
I don't know. He's a talented player, but he's always got character issues.
Always.
So that's
Kicking
always,
people,
always
punching
the
people.
issue. Running back Rex Burkhead re-signing with the Patriots. Lions release tight end Eric Ebron. Joe Thomas retires after 11 seasons in Cleveland. He played every down of every game from the time he was drafted until he suffered a season-ending injury last October. The injury snapped a streak of 10,363 consecutive snaps, which is believed to be the longest in NFL history.
Believed to be. Can't we just tell? Don't they have records?
They should. Let's see here. Tyrann Mathieu released by the Cardinals after he declined a pay cut. Ravens are releasing wide receiver Jeremy Maclin. Defensive end Julius Peppers agrees to a 1-year deal to re-sign with the Panthers. Oh, man, lots going on here.
Too much.
Carlos Hyde, the running back.
Where's he going?
Expected to sign with the Browns.
That's a stupid move.
He was with the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah. He played well.
Yeah.
Why would you go to the Cleveland Browns? Stay out west, baby. Lots of moves.
Lots of moves. Lots and lots of. Cornerback Malcolm Butler to the tight ends.
Yeah.
Running back Jonathan Stewart. He was cut by the Carolina Panthers.
He's
coming
old.
off one of the worst seasons statistically. He has spent a chunk of time in the league, but expected to sign with the New York Football Giants. Dante Moncrief of the Colts signing with the Jaguars. Let's see. Wide receiver Taylor Gabriel is expected to sign a 4-year deal with the Bears. Marquis Lee re-signing with the Jaguars. Damian Amendola left the Patriots to sign with the Dolphins. Sam Bradford to the Cardinals. Kirk Cousins to the Vikings. Haloti Ngata plans to sign with the Eagles. Drew Brees re-signing with the Saints. And Ravens releasing Danny Woodhead. Sammy Watkins signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. That's who Sammy Watkins signed with.
Chiefs making some moves. No surprises. Maybe Sherman going to the Niners.
I think Jordy Nelson getting cut. Graham going to the Packers. I think some of the moves that the Bears made to get some good young wide receivers, some talented wide receivers there for Trubisky. I think those were some good moves. So I don't ever remember seeing this much movement in the NFL.
We didn't really pay attention. I didn't really pay attention.
Do you pay attention to anything ever?
Sports, yeah. Sports, really. But depends on the year. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
How's the mood?
The mood right now is...
Somber?
Somber.
Bored.
We talk about baseball?
We haven't even had time to talk about baseball. I don't even know if we have time to talk about baseball right now.
We have a couple minutes.
Do we?
4 minutes.
I think the Padres, our hometown Padres...
The Padres.
I think that they have some tough decisions coming up with their outfield. Carlos Asuaje, is that his name?
Yep.
Or there's somebody who's been killing it in the outfield, who's probably going to take an outfield spot. When I thought Hunter Renfroe was going to get an outfield spot to go along with Manuel Margot and Will Myers, who's back in the outfield with Eric Hosmer at first base. But this kid is just tearing it up.
Renfroe will be good in the minors coming up mid-season, just like he did last year.
Well, he started last year with the Padres.
Towards the end.
Then
right?
he got a demotion to the minors, and then he came back up, and he has a rookie record for most home runs by Padre.
He was fun to watch. Fun player
He
to
is
watch.
fun to watch. He is
Great
fun
arm
to watch.
from the outfield.
Yes, he has a bullet in right.
He was right next to my seats. He gunned some guy
right.
down, third base. Woo!
Did you see the contract that
Your mom got?
What's up with you and my mom? This
It's just funny
tonight.
It's just when
I don't think it's funny.
I think it's funny. I think Susan wouldn't mind the humor. Okay.
Okay.
What was the contract?
Aaron Judge.
You got another contract?
Well,
Extension?
he's still controlled by the team.
Oh, okay. What was the?
What do you think Aaron Judge is going to make?
I'd probably say $10 million a year. First 5 years.
$10 million.
10 mil.
10 mil. $622,300.
That's crazy.
52 home runs last season. He's going to make $622,300.
You can't restructure that, huh?
Aaron Judge. Nope, 1-year contract. Because it's
rookie.
Right, it's rookie deal.
But some rookies get paid. Like that one Chinese kid got paid.
He's not drafted
Japanese.
and controlled. He was a free agent. That's the difference. Yep. Otani,
yeah.
Yeah, and they also had to pay the fee.
Huge fee.
Yeah.
That's crazy that he only gets paid $600. Me and you make that.
Do we?
Combined. Probably.
You must be making a lot of money then.
Combined.
We
get pretty close.
You must be making a shit ton of money.
We get pretty close.
Eh.
If you were at maybe like, we're right there. But still, that's a bargain.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
So, let's see here. Anything else? Nothing really else on my radar with baseball. It's kind of at the point where it's like, all right, spring training's been underway now.
JD Martinez, you don't like that signing?
We talked about that.
We didn't. I don't think so.
We talked about him signing with the Red Sox, finally.
I think he was going to. Because that just happened last week. I remember when I was sick in bed watching it.
Maybe
I was tripping.
Yeah, you're probably tripping.
The 103 temperature.
So the Dodgers renewed the contracts of the 2017 NL Rookie of the Year Cody Bellinger, $585,000.
Good move.
And their 2016 NL Rookie of the Year Corey Seager, $605,000.
Cheap.
Cheap young players.
Cheap.
Minor league baseball. There's going to be a new rule. Extra innings throughout the minor leagues will start with a runner at second base.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, a 15-second pitch clock when there are no runners on base will be implemented at AAA and AA.
It's awesome. Smart. Speeds it up.
It's cool.
I don't think you could get away with it.
I'm
in the
kind of
majors.
over those 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 inning games. It just drains you.
But it's so exciting sometimes.
What I like about it is that the team that loses, it gets so messed up with their bullpen,
For the rest of the month.
and they didn't even win.
Yeah. There's no tie in baseball, huh?
No tie. You play till
Just
you win.
minors. I mean,
That's it. Just
preseason.
yeah. And then Carlos Gonzalez of the Rockies,
What do you have on him?
$5 million contract to stay with the Rockies.
He took a pay cut.
Took a huge pay cut.
Took it. Probably best for the team.
That's crazy.
How's Hosmer doing? Is he fitting in well? I can't really tell.
Carlos Gonzalez made $20 million last year.
But he didn't have a good year. He didn't have a good last 3 years. He had average years, but not good. Not $20 million worth. What if his home's in Colorado, his kids are there? What's the difference between 20 and 15?
5
No.
million.
20 and 5. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But what was he going to command? 10 million?
I don't know. But it was just
He could have probably gotten 10 somewhere else.
He could have made more than 5.
And then moved to Pittsburgh.
But hey, you know what? At the end of the day, if you're happy, it's not all about.
That's all that matters.
It's not all about. He's got enough money to live the rest of his life.
Hopefully.
So.
Hopefully. No hockey news?
Oh, don't even get me started about the Islanders. I don't want to talk about them. So no hockey news.
When's that season over?
First week in April. So we got another 3 weeks here. About 14 games left.
Nice.
Similar to basketball. It runs, in line with basketball about.
Yeah.
But yeah, no hockey news I want to talk about. The Islanders had lost 8 in a row. 8 in a row. Took themselves out of a playoff spot. And that's it. They're about 8 games out of a playoff spot with 14 games left. It is not looking good.
So how does the draft work for these called hockey? How you say
It's similar to basketball.
Oh, okay.
Where, it works backwards from the standings.
Okay.
So, of course, if you're not going to make the playoffs, you want to finish lower.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I'm trying to quickly find where the Islanders are in the wild card standings. And the most up-to-date, they are 8 points out they've played 69 games, so 13 games left. So they can get 26 more points. If they win out, they finish with 96 points, which isn't happening. They pretty much, I would say, have to win 11 of their final 13 games to make the playoffs. It could happen.
No, it can't. I guess if they lost 8 in a row, they can at least win 8 in a row, right?
Yeah.
But 11 out of 13, tough.
Real tough.
On the road, home, mix.
Too
tough.
Yeah.
Odds are
so
against
I really don't. I've been very upset with them. Ruins my nights, many nights over that 8-game stretch.
Sounds like
And
it.
man, I don't know. It's the last couple of weeks have just been. I feel like I've been so busy with stuff, life and work and trying to be social and doing things, which is good, but I feel like I still have so much to do. Taxes.
Taxes are easy, buddy.
Fantasy baseball draft coming up.
That's your life.
I rushed through my bracket to get that done. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been a grind.
Tough grind.
Tough grind.
Tough grind. Now
Tough
you're going to go
grind.
home to your nice personal space, hopefully, and then have Brit.
I think I'm going to go grab a Poke Bowl with a buddy, then go home.
Oh, yeah, EJ.
Yep.
It's good, man. You have such a tough life, dude.
Yeah.
Tough life.
Soon you're going to be going home to baby. Are you going to be able to...
Hopefully.
Are you going to work remote more? Work from home
3
more?
days a week.
Okay.
Work remote. 2 days a week in the office. Maybe I'll make it a Wednesday office day.
Is Farrah on maternity yet?
Nope. She's got a tough life.
Well, yeah, 9 months pregnant. That's
and
tough.
Working.
And
you can't even do work.
I can't even work at 0 months pregnant.
You're complaining about taxes.
Taxes, and she's, God bless her.
God bless us all. God bless America.
Thank you, Donald.
MAGA.
I think that's it. What do you think?
I think that's good.
That's good for this week?
That's good.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to Sportswire.
Let's make
Saks
sure
and
we end this
Massieh.
before we talk trash.
We'll see you next week.
Later.
Late.